gadget is going to do the job of 5 gadgets in my kitchen.
5 tools.
So I can go in the drawer and take 5 gadgets and donate them.
Correct.
And replace it with this one.
And not just replace it with one, replace it with a better one. Because now you have this safety lid lifter that's going to leave no sharp edges. It's not going to put any microscopic shavings of food in your food. It's not going to touch your food. It's not going to cross-contaminate. It's going to do it safer and better and faster. Not only will it do the cans, it'll then turn upside down, and you can do a pull tab because about 60% of the cans are becoming pull tabs now. So you can do it with that tool. There's number 2. Number 3 tool is the stainless steel church key over here, and you're able to open up anything like that. Number 4 tool, I turn this around, and 1 liter, 2 liter, and 3 liter bottles all have the same size bottle opener, including personal water bottles have the same size caps. So with the touch of your fingers, you can actually break that seal, do that. And last but not least is the hook that's right there. Anything that is a metal lidded jar that the hook goes underneath, it'll release. I don't know if we can hear it on air. Ah. It actually pops.
It actually popped all the way off?
It actually popped all the way off. The vacuum seal on metal jars. 5-in-1, ready to go.
You know what I discovered the other day?
What?
I, on a weekly basis, pick up a few extra grocery items at my supermarket, and I encourage all of you to do this as well. And I donate them when I get a few bags full to my food pantry.
Yeah,
yes,
of course.
There's a food pantry not far from where I live, and what I'm noticing now, because the food pantry tells me they really need canned soups.
Yep.
Vegetables,
Because they stay.
canned fruit with the juice.
Yep.
They like all of that because those are really popular food staple items.
Good.
And most of those are coming with these pop tops.
The pop tops, pull tabs,
yeah,
whatever.
Pull tabs.
Yep.
So
pop tops, yeah.
you go and buy soup and all those kinds of things. And what I try to do is when soup is on sale, I'll buy several cans. And then, but they are having these pop tops or pull tabs.
And again, no matter what the size, the tomato paste we think is the smallest can size there is out there. Once it gets a little easier, you're going from up top instead of the side. You reverse to actually let it go, and you can actually see it popping up. But actually, not an ounce of tomato paste is on there because it doesn't go in the can like a traditional can opener will. You have the little bird beak. That's right there. I'm pushing this little button here. Boop, boop, boop.
Wait.
Okay? And that's to grab the edge. You don't need to use the word bird beak, but that's just because the way we're doing was uncrimping the can. You see that glue that was pulling apart? That's why there's no sharp edge anymore on the lid or the can like a traditional can opener would leave you.
Let's take a look at colors.
Yep.
I had this for you in copper, which I'm going to guess is going to be pretty popular today.
Yes, it will go with your Copper Chef.
Yeah, with all your Copper Chef. I know a few cool million of you have picked up Copper Chef cookware. Then we've got it for you in black. This is the color I have in my kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And it's a very metallic. If you really look up close,
and
it's
you know
really
the one
beautiful.
I have, I think, is matte black.
It's matte black. We didn't do metallic. This
yeah.
is the newer versions of metallic.
Then I've got for you red.
Like a racing car. Look at that red. Seriously, that's a beautiful pearlized polish.
Might be, ladies, your favorite nail polish.
Yeah.
Then I've got it for you in graphite.
Graphite.
Think about the
Love
color
that.
of a number 2 pencil.
Yeah.
That's graphite.
Great with those stainless steel appliances.
And then finally blue.
Blue is beautiful electric blue. Again, just having that sheen. You've seen the 5-in-1 before. What we had never done was metallic. So this is on the newer side this year that we introduced the metallics. You know, copper is such a hot color.
Oh, yeah.
And so we did that. So you saw me open up the can. We're going to go to the pull tab. Everything from, like David was saying, here's cat food, and then here's tomato
pet
soup.
food is in more and more.
They all work no matter what. It keeps, now what we can't stop is the sharp edge here. Notice that where my fingers are completely away from that. That's what's important about that. That's why that hook is really important, that parrot beak, if you will. That's what they call it there at Kuhn Rikon. And you're able to pull that away, so keep your hands away from that sharp edge, because that is a sharp edge to it. David, I have a traditional can opener I want to point out too. When you have your can opener, see the way that it actually touches the food? It cross-contaminates and breeds bacteria because it touches the food. It goes inside, and that's why you get a sharp edge. This never touches the food. This uncrimps the can. That's what makes it a safety lid lifter, and a better way. You never have to clean it. No bacteria. That means you can go from dog food right to baby formula. You don't need a pet can opener separate from a people can opener.
Yeah, and that's smart. So now you've got this great tool that does so many jobs in the kitchen, and I want you to think ahead to holiday, because this might not be the first thing you think about when you think about a holiday gift, but I want you to think about stocking stuffers.
Yep.
I want you to think about someone that does a lot of cooking. And if you're kind of at a loss as to what they might need, chances are real good they don't have this.
Yeah.
So this is something that would make a great gift idea. And because they're metallic, they're extra shiny and fun. So why not consider these as a holiday gift? I mean, I know my friend Stacy just recently moved into a new home. Maybe she needs one for her kitchen.
Yes, and she's got
Maybe
a modern
she
new
does.
kitchen. Maybe that graphite might look
She's
nicely.
very modern. She's very contemporary.
She's very
Stacy.
contemporary.
Mark Charles.
Someone shook it. Oh, you know who shook it? John. Because John said he wanted a beer today, so he shook that.
John who?
John, our floor.
Oh, John, our floor John. John.
I don't want to throw you under the bus or anything, John, but you did shake the bottle.
It's not real beer, John. Don't get excited.
He did, and then he goes, "This is not alcoholic, is it?" I go, "Nope." And then he put the bottle down. That's why it bubbled.
See, John?
See, John?
My whole thing is this.
What?
I mean, if you're going to have a non-alcoholic beer, it's like a fat-free Twinkie. What's the point? Yeah. Just saying. I mean, you know.
See that what's happening is uncrimping. I love when you're in another world somewhere, when we're on camera together.
We're
talking
almost
about
out of
can
time,
openers.
so I thought it would be
I
okay
know.
to drift down the road.
Why not drift? That's the story of David.
I just drifted down the road a bit. Yeah, but I'm back.
He's back.
All right, took a little trip. I came back. Put it in reverse. Beep, beep, backed up. All right, here it is in the copper. I also have it for you in black. Here's the red, graphite, and blue. Mark Charles 2, red and copper most popular.
Yep.
1,300 gone. To make it up to you, how's about some apple pie ice cream?
Oh, I get to try this recipe.
Let's go over here.
Surprise!
And as we walk, I'm going to update you on the one day only. Started with 4,700 of the thermal carriers. I have only 1,000.